Game show. Eric Waterford just coming out of the locker room and joining us just in the nick of time. Go ahead, Eric. You have time to sit down.
Okay.
That's okay. Eric Waterford joining us on the post-game show, and tonight Eric in the ball game did not get the starting call at the point guard. Really, the jump shot had just left him on the last 4 games. We've talked about the numbers, but tonight he comes right out, plays a marvelous ball game, did not get the starting call, but nevertheless played an outstanding ball game for the University of Portland. 4 out of 6 on the floor, 2 out of 3 three-point range, hit both his free throws, ends up in double figures with 12 points, had great leadership. And Eric, I want to go back for just a moment and talk about the last 4 games. You really struggled with the shooting. What was your emotional reaction to Coach Eric Waterford when he comes to you and says, Eric, you know something? I'm just going to go ahead and start Timmy tonight. I'm just going to sit you down, but you are going to get some playing time. But let's face it, players do like to start, and you've been used to being the starting point guard this year. What was your reaction?
We're a team, and of course, everybody, like you said, wants to start. But no matter what my role is, I'm gonna give 100% no matter what. And let's face it, I haven't been playing up to par these last 4 games, and Tim had an opportunity. He had a great game tonight as well. So, we're a team, and no matter what my role is, I'm going to try to give it everything I got.
I have to ask you, especially in the Bay Area, in the Santa Clara game, I remember watching very, very closely. There were a couple of times you had open shots. You looked, and then you thought, I'm not shooting well. I'm not going to shoot the ball. I'm going to pass it up. Now, tonight, this was a totally different Eric Waterford playing out here on the basketball floor. So what happened between last weekend and tonight for number 1?
Just everything was really about confidence. Like, as you can see, in the Santa Clara game, my confidence is really low shooting the ball, but, I've been working on it in practice. And I got the first one to go. It was a late clock. And as soon as it left my hand, I knew it was going in. So after that, I was like, I know how to play basketball. Like, I had a 4-game slump, so I'm going to do what I know how to do. And I just shot it with confidence and, went in tonight.
Well, it was good to get the win and break the 2-game losing streak against the San Diego team. Share with us, if you can, exactly what the coach had to say, because with 7:10 remaining, you have a 22-point lead, and all of a sudden it gets down to 10 or 11, and there was some really, really sloppy basketball in the final going.
Yeah, we'll give them credit. They kept playing, and Coach talked about a little bit about that in the locker room. We tried some different things, and we tried having some guys on the floor that were not in their natural position.
Right.
And, they kept playing hard, which we expected them to do, and things didn't go our way. But we'll clean all that stuff up in practice tomorrow.
Well, you talk about going from the bottom to the top. You got San Diego tonight, 0 and everything in conference play, and you got a game in progress right now in Spokane. We don't have a score in that ball game, but the very best team in the conference, St. Mary's, coming in Saturday afternoon. That's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Yeah, we're excited. We definitely have this one circled on our calendar. Every time we play them, it's a great game. They're one of our biggest rivals in the conference, obviously. But, they're a great team. They're undefeated at this point. We'll see how they do tonight. They're a ranked team, so I know we'll have a great crowd. It should be a good one.
Well, Eric Waterford, really, really nice to see you bounce back tonight. I couldn't be happier for you. I know all the Pilot faithful are happy for you.
Yeah.
You played with great confidence. You scored the 12 points. But you played the game with a lot of confidence, totally different than this last weekend. So all I can say, my friend, is keep it going.
Thank you. Appreciate
all right?
Yep.
Eric Waterford, our guest in the post-game show. We'll take just a quick 30-second break, and then we'll come back and we'll wrap up the broadcast in the Child Center where the Pilots